Gas experts say that there's going to be crazy high prices at the pump, and that's going to continue through the winter. Well, normally we get a dip in gas prices. That's expected this time of year. The high demand and the short supply means prices will stay where they are during the holiday season and may even increase as travelers hit the road for the holiday season. Add that to the lack of car production and the chip shortage, and we are looking at massive increases in prices on literally everything we use every day. Welcome back to Car Coach Reports. I'm Lauren Fix. If this is your first time here, we give you more than car reviews and first looks of new vehicles. We give you car smarts, because knowledge is power. Make sure to subscribe and click that little bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. The cost of crude oil is the largest factor in the retail price of gasoline, and the cost of crude oil as a share of retail gasoline prices varies over time, across regions of the country, of course, and U.S. crude oil prices are determined by global fundamentals, including supply and demand inventories and seasonality. There's a lot of factors, including financial markets and expectations, but there are taxes added on top of that. Federal, state, and local taxes all contribute to those high prices you're paying at the pump. The federal excise tax is 18.3 cents per gallon as of January 1st, 2019. State taxes and fees for gasoline average about 28.31 cents per gallon. And that's a significant impact on gasoline prices in your wallet. And as gasoline prices are also affected by the cost of other ingredients that may be blended in, such as ethanol. Now, with the stopping of the Keystone Pipeline, that shutdown also contributes to the increase in fuel prices. And the prices at the pump are also reflected by local market conditions and demand. There are more tips about buying and selling cars and things you need to know about in my book, Lauren Fix's Guide to Loving Your Car. The link is down below. Now let's add in that chip shortage, which has obviously weighed on the auto industry and your pocketbook. We keep hearing analysts push back on the projection dates, and we're not sure when it's going to ease. And this is going to continue to be a problem well into next year. And from the companies I've spoken with, a lot of executives, personally, they keep telling me it looks like the end of next year before you're gonna see an ease. So for every car and truck that does not roll off the assembly line, whether it be Detroit or Stuttgart or Shanghai, jobs are in jeopardy. And they may be mining and digging up ore for steel in Finland, or workers may be molding tires in Thailand, or Volkswagen employees in Slovakia installing instrument panels into SUVs. Their livelihoods are at the mercy of the supply and the shortages of these shipping chokeholds. Again, we keep putting everything together. This is forcing factories to curtail production. Now, the auto industry accounts for about 3% of the global economic output. And in car-making countries like the USA, Germany, Mexico, Japan, South Korea, and other states even like Michigan, where the bulk of the percentage of their money comes from production. This slowdown in automaking can leave scars. It may take years to recover. And the shockwave from the semiconductor crisis and this oil shortage is forcing virtually all the car makers to eliminate shifts, temporarily shut down production lines, and this could be strong enough to push some countries into a recession. And this translates into higher prices for you as a buyer, not just of gasoline, but of cars, and that demand has not lessened. So here's the bottom line. With supply chain disruptions striking countless products that Americans use every day and globally, the long-term energy crisis, including green energy, will be constrained until the middle of the winter. Now, most Americans are completely dependent, one way or another, on some form of either natural gas or propane, heating oil, gasoline, or other energy products to survive day to day. We hear from multiple outlets to be ready for higher prices that impact every single person globally. A solid strategy is needed to deal with this energy crisis that is here, and there doesn't seem to be an answer from our current administration, and this is frustrating a lot of people. We could be potentially facing simultaneous shortages of oil, natural gas, propane, and coal, as well as a lot of other consumer products we use every day. If you got value from this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you have questions and comments, because I know you do, I put multiple outlets in there for a reason, so there's no favorites one side or the other. I'm happy to comment, and of course, I love your conversations. I'm always answering questions on all forms of social media at Lauren Fix. Of course, you can follow me literally there and everywhere where we cover best prices and new automotive information that might interest you. There is more on our website, carcoachreports.com, with content in English and in Spanish. And I'm also co-hosting a podcast called Total Car Score, available on all platforms, where we go behind the scenes and see and speak with people in the automotive industry and see what makes them tick. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.